time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Wait, are we live?
We're live!
We're live for the after party. You guys have just watched Vanderpump Sangria. If you haven't, catch up. This season it's pretty good, Adam.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty good. But like every week in our after party, specifically for Vanderpump Rules, we are going to be making a drink kind of inspired by like Vanderpump Rules, Vanderpump, Lisa, the restaurant, whatever. Because you know Adam and I both works there at different restaurants, Sir, Tom Tom Pump. So anyway, tonight it's going to be super quick and super easy. We all love easy, right?
We all love easy.
So the last week we made a drink. It was pretty complicated, but it was like my version of Pump's Pump and Glory, which is kind of like a vodka-based cucumber drink. But this is my version of Vanderpump Sangria, which you can find anywhere, Total Wine, stuff like that. It is so good. So this is so easy, guys. All you're going to need is a glass of ice, a wine glass full of ice. I like to just go ahead and throw some blackberries and raspberries in there. It's so simple. And we're going to literally add 3 ingredients. 3. 4, really, because you got the rosé. We're adding rosé.
Wait. 3 ingredients for over 40 people in the room. Smash that like button.
What?
Show some
I'm
love.
not doing handstands tonight.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, yes, guys, if we make it to, can you promise them now?
I will promise you now. If we can get to 100 in the room, I will do a handstand. Okay.
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute.
Yes.
Let's do 30 seconds. Let's warm up.
Okay, girl, you have to go back to CrossFit.
Okay, so listen, the ingredients that we're going to use tonight you need some rosé. Okay, right here I have my rosé. Your rosé of choice. You can use Vanderpump Rosé.
My favorite.
Whispering Angel, which is my favorite. Some apple brandy, some Aperol, and some Crème de Mure or just Blackberry liqueur. Okay, guys? So all you're going to do is do 3/4 of an ounce of each. So we have that. And then we have the Aperol. And guys, thank you so much for sending me. A lot of people made the drink last week. And I was like kind of impressed.
Did they?
I have to say. So this is so easy. We're doing 3/4 of an ounce of the apple brandy, 3/4 of an ounce of the Aperol, 3/4 of an ounce of the Blackberry liqueur or Crème de Mure. So good. And then what we're going to do is just pour rosé on top of it.
Oh my Goriana.
Oh my God, I'm making a mess.
Look how pretty.
Look how pretty. And I love just adding more of the fruit to it. And then you just give it a really nice stir, guys. Okay? Just a little stir.
Okay, we
Push
have
it
to
down.
talk about the show now that everyone has their cocktail.
Now that you have your cocktail, now listen, I don't expect you to make it with me, but make it next week. It's so fun. Or make it, next time you watch. And there you go. You have your own version of Vanderpump Sangria. So easy.
And they can drink it. And I think what the good thing is like, obviously.
Sorry, you know what's so good about this?
Can I try it?
Is the more the ice melts, the better it gets. It tastes so good. Adam's not a sangria fan.
No, but it's so delicious.
It's so delicious. Okay.
Question.
Yes. Should we talk about the show?
Yes.
Let's talk about the show.
I think that the good thing about this is too with like the cocktails.
Mm.
It's so fun because if you do it tonight, then people can make it for next week's episode. And then you can keep just making it like a week ahead.
You can make it and watch it with Miami tomorrow. Make it with your friends.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. Like,
am I walking with you?
yeah, I'm going to sit on the couch, girl.
Oh,
I want
okay.
to be comfortable.
Oh.
If we're talking about Vanderpump Rules.
Okay. Okay, girl.
I did have you a seat, but I don't know what you did with it.
Okay.
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 So what are we talking? What do we rate this episode? I
Wait.
want to know what the live chat
Oh my
says.
gosh. Guys,
We have our real recap is next. Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yes.
I was going to say next week. Okay.
it's tomorrow at 12 p.m. So, guys, make sure to smash that like button. Show some love. We're on Up and Adam channel 2. Yes, of course. But tonight is the after party. We have a full live recap tomorrow at... Okay, I'm grabbing my champagne. Hold on. We have a full live recap. We have a full live recap tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, as my laptop is just like casually sitting there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Also, guys, this is kind of, by the way, we never show our house.
Champagne so we can go back to the couch.
Yes, but will you just show them our house really quick? This is so cute. We never show.
We haven't showed our house. We're doing a full tour for the members.
Oh.
Okay, we've spent so long building this house and so many moves and so many jobs to have money to even have a house, which is crazy. But Yeah, it's nice. And Adam actually chose out a lot of the fixtures that I didn't think would work in this house, and he did a really, really good job. And we had some help from Liquer that we really appreciate.
Yeah, and Adam also bought Jason that balloon. That's Valentine's Day. That is still floating up there.
It's still there. Cats love it. Okay, here we go.
All right, Jason.
Vanderpump Rules. What do we rate it? Because I know we're going to rate it tomorrow. My opinions are going to change tomorrow than from tonight because I'll have time to stew on them and sit on them. But I'm going to have to say this was a nice, solid 8 episode.
Oh my God, Val Porter just gave us an 8. Guys, 40 in the room, smash that like button. Hi. White couch, blue pillows, thank you. It looks beautiful. Adam and Jason, what a lovely home. It looks amazing. Thank you, guys. That's so very sweet. All right, let's jump into it, Jason. I think since we're doing such formal live tomorrow.
Yes, a formal recap.
Yes, this is more of an after party. Let's just get like a little nasty.
Let's get a little nasty.
Let's get a lot, like tomorrow.
Not too nasty.
Not too nasty. But no, we won't. We have another 8 and a 7.5. But I'm gonna get nasty in the sense that like I think that this is a fun time where we can just be like laid back, right? So let's get into it. Ready?
That's the whole point of the after party.
Yeah. Ready?
I'm ready.
Katie storms off at the very beginning, and Sheena is making a great example about how Katie feels isolated. But
this Jeopardy?
What?
Just ask me a question.
I'm giving you the context, you mother.
Katie walks in.
Listen.
See Sheena. Sheena walks over, left, right foot, left foot, and she's wearing heels. Like, just give me the question.
Janet Jackson, if you're nasty. Okay. Katie feels isolated, but Sheena and Raquel and everyone feels like, hey, girl, you've been a bully and isolated us for a long time, so you don't feel comfortable? Sorry.
I mean, honestly.
Do you feel sorry for her or no? Yes or no?
Katie or who?
Katie.
I don't feel sorry for Katie. She's created her own mess.
Do you think Katie's a good person or no?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you like her?
I do. I've had only great experiences with Katie. I mean, sometimes I really don't like her character on the show or the way she comes off or how she is sometimes a bully or how hypocritical she can be with wanting to set boundaries with Tom, but then wanting a divorce. It's like, you can do this, but you can't do this. When you're divorced or you break up, you literally, it's a different road, different path. You can't have control.
Okay, moving on. Question.
Whoa, speed round?
Yes, speed round. Here? Oh, yeah, girl.
Okay.
We're 8 minutes in. Yes, speed round.
Okay.
Katie feels like through all of the divorce BS that everyone is going to pick Tom Schwartz's side over hers. Now, today, when I was getting ready for my Melissa Gorga interview, I was sitting down here and I was writing questions, and they were playing reruns of Vanderpump Rules season 3. It was season 3 episode I Don't Give a Shit, and they were in Miami, and it was Vale. Do you remember Vale?
I do.
Yes, the one I trained. I trained all of these.
You trained all the hosts.
I know. So they were there and they're talking about certain things, and Katie and Stassi were fighting, and she was in Miami with all of them, and she's like, oh my God, I feel like I shouldn't be here because my one true friend is back home.
Do you have your little mic on?
Huh?
Your little mic? Can people even hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't have my mic on though, but
I gave you a little mic.
How would I have that?
Because I gave it to you.
Guys, can you hear me? Guys, in the live chat, tell Jason you can hear me. Yes, Jason, it's an iPhone. Go. Okay. Why do you always do that shit to me? No, it's like every time. It's like you're recording wrong. You're on the wrong station.
You didn't. So many. Well, listen.
Girl.
Last night was my mistake.
Adam is loud. LOL. Jason is a bit muffled. Adam is good. How about that?
Perfect. Okay. Well, then I can put this over here.
Loud and clear, Adam.
That will work. Okay, loud and clear. Okay, so what's the question?
My question is, do you think that fans or friends would pick Katie or Tom Schwartz in a divorce? And who do you think would pick between us in a divorce?
Oh, I don't know.
Everyone would totally pick you. I know that.
Why?
Jason needs a Bob Barker microphone.
Yeah, I do. The long,
coffee
skinny
buzz
one. Yes, please, someone get me one of those.
Yes.
Those are amazing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Let me think. I don't know. I don't know who, because really right now you're watching Katie put boundaries on everything, right? And still kind of like wanting to control Schwartz and everything he does, everything he says, every move he makes, who he talks to. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Well, you asked for a divorce. You're divorced. You don't have really those kind of says anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm going to have to say, if I had to choose anybody right now, and I'm sorry, Katie, I would have to say I'm choosing Schwartz.
I mean, I'm sorry, Katie, too, but honestly, like at this point, I've reached out to you 500 times for an interview, talked to you at BravoCon. You weren't the nicest and definitely not at the premiere. So I think I'm okay with this. At this point, I'm writing Katie off as a loss, and I'm so team Raquel and Sheena. And Lala actually, and Vanderpump. My God, I love everyone. I love you too, Katie. It doesn't matter. Okay, so moving on. Raquel and Allie had a conversation about James cheating on her with Lala. Now, as we progress through the episode, we get introduced to, I've never had pasta before. I'm Charlie Burnett, the worst casted cast member of Vanderpump Rules ever. On episode 4, give me a break.
Is she like in the cast? Is she in the opening?
I don't know. Nobody gives a shit. My question is, though, do you agree with Charlie Burnett? Is Raquel being messy by telling Allie or bringing up the conversation with Allie about James hooking up with Lala years ago? Is that messy? Or no, it's necessary because she's like, I'm being a girl's girl and I'm giving you a warning. Coffee Buzz says you have no ruling over his small penis anymore.
No, not really. And then also at the same time, you can't have that conversation. Like Raquel can let it go. It's the same boat for the way I think about the whole Katie and Tom situation is how I feel about the Raquel and James situation. Stay out of it. Go make out with whoever you want to go make out with. Go do your thing. You don't need to have, what kind of closure do you need? You broke up with him. She divorced him. That is the decision. It's like how, right? Like what kind of other closure? Maybe therapy would be good.
I mean, listen.
I don't know at this point.
No, I agree. And I think that it's time to move on. Guys, I'm going to keep trying different angles here. But while I do, I want to talk about this. Now, DJ James Kennedy, or as we have EE from PHK Phoenix, Lala said she sat on his face, on the white Kanye's face. So the white Kanye, he said that Tom Sandoval is doing Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras. What is it called?
Yeah, Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras. Yeah.
Right. And he said, they asked him, why do you think that he's doing this? And he said, because he just wants to spend some money. And I was like,
I need my light.
Oh, am I blocking your light?
Oh, hi.
Guys, over 60 in the room.
I know where my light is.
Tom is such a star in his own right. And we can't listen. I don't want to bag on him because we love him.
No, I don't want to bag on him either. But I've eaten my own words so many times, Adam. I've said before that Vanderpump Rules, Season of Completion, I said Tom Sandoval's band is going to suck. They're actually pretty damn good. I mean, they're not bad. For a cover band, they're great. What's funny, though, is like Tom is literally a living legend in his own mind. You know what I mean? It's so funny to watch. I wish I had an ounce of that confidence. Like, I wish I did. Because he is just like, I'm going to do it, man. It's going to be good. And then he goes and he does it. And he's entertaining. People like him.
Do you know I talked to him at your birthday at the rooftop? He was there. You know that, right? The one that all of your friends threw for you at Pump, the pool?
At the Standard or something like that.
He was there.
Yeah.
And I talked to him and I was like, dude, it's so crazy. Like, I'm so proud of you. I remember when I first met you, it was season 1 and you just bought a $2 million home. And he stopped me and he said 2.4. And I was like, what? And he said it just got appraised at 2.4. And I was like, this guy is such a, he's so funny. But he really is in his own right. He's just his own character. Now, moving on. Raquel is a little bit drunk and she wants to know at this point if Tom Schwartz will make out with her because Sheena keeps pushing it. Now, hold on. Let me just say really quick. What do you, I'm reading.
We're doing a recap tomorrow
yes.
So I can think about this.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hold on. These are fast answers. Fast answers on your quick cocky. Okay? And I'm not talking about, well, I'm not going to show.
All right, girl, let's go.
Okay, I'm in my undies. But what I want to know is, what do you think about Sheena pushing Raquel into a relationship with Tom Schwartz? Do you feel like this is a move for her to be
pushing?
Okay.
She suggested.
Okay.
She's not sitting there saying you have to go date Tom, right? Even when Raquel was talking to Ariana and Katie towards the end of the episode, and she's like, Sheena put it in my head. Right. Again, she doesn't control you or what to say. It's like when Katie had a problem with Tom going on the podcast, or Katie had a problem, or James was saying when Raquel went on Sheena's podcast, they can say yes to going on the podcast or they can say no. It's really not, it's crazy. Like you're responsible for your own actions.
Right.
Right? Like, come on.
No, I
It's
get
crazy.
that.
Everyone's a hypocrite tonight, and it's really fun to watch.
I did love, though, that Tom was like, when she walked up and she's like, do you want to make out? And Tom's like, this is a trap. Or the camera's still here. The cameras are still here. This is a trap.
The whole night
like,
was going to be filmed. Like, what do you think they're going to go away while you make out in the corner?
Listen. All right. So Tom Sandoval's family invested $250,000 into this bar. Now, this is a gamble. I mean, listen, Jeff Bezos asked his family to invest in Amazon.
Okay.
And they invested it was something under $1 million. And now it's worth hundreds, if not billions. So I guess it depends at what point, how much do you trust the vision that the person that you gave birth to or is a family member has? How much do you trust that vision? His mother was a firefighter. She's 5'1". He's joking about her hands being coarse. Your mother is very small. She was a cop, right? So your mother also, not a cop, but a security guard, right? So my question is like your mother worked her butt off. She knows how much it costs to come up with $250,000. So does his mom. Would you feel guilty having your parents invest into a bar that you guys don't have your shit together just yet?
Yes, I do wanna say
$250,000?
all of my answers will be short compared to the length of the question. So,
all right, guys, we're going to cancel this. We're ending this live right now. All right, no.
Listen, would I be mad? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm saying, would you ever ask your family to invest, I guess?
I mean, listen, that's such a gamble, right? Because especially in the restaurant industry and especially in LA, restaurants don't last more than a few years. If they're not good, they're not good, and they disappear. The fact that Lisa and Ken have had 1, 2, 3 restaurants, 4, if you include Villa Blanca, which is closed, but that was around for like 12 years. The fact that they're still running, the fact that even years later they're still packed is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
You know? So you are taking a gamble, and being in the restaurant industry, in the bar industry, it is so difficult. But now that we have this information, I'm like, holy shit.
I agree.
Like, what the hell's going to happen? But can I say something?
Yeah.
I called it. I called it from episode 1. Remember, I said Lisa's going to come in and bail them out.
Hold on.
We'll
Don't
be
get ahead.
added to
Don't
the
get ahead.
empire.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
EE from Phoenix wants to know, what do you rate Schwartz and Sandy's on a scale of 1 to 10? Well, we haven't been there.
I haven't been. You know, we were supposed to go last April, and they were really pushed back. And then they had the opening thing, and we weren't there for that. You didn't go last time you were in LA, right?
No, they
I have
weren't
no
open.
idea.
I was playing with Norma.
It seems like a young kind of boho chic kind of new, I don't know, a younger, cooler vibe, right? It's not those sexy, sophisticated restaurants that Lisa and Ken have, for sure.
Right.
But it looks cool. It looks cool. What would I rate it? I don't know.
We need to go to it. Yeah. All right. So we saw where Sheena and Tom try to help Tom Schwartz adult his apartment. And of course, he's a straight man. He needs help. We understand that. Norma said, cheers, Jason. But
cheers, Norma.
Moving on. Episode number 4, and Charlie is back. I called this unnecessary budget, but Jason would not put it on the thumbnail. Charlie disagrees with Raquel about telling James about Lala, but at this point, that is Charlie's claim to fame. Charlie, we're not mad at you, girl, but we think that you're bad casting. And I'm not trying to take the money out of your pocket. I really like Charlie. On the screen, I just think that this is the wrong show. She should be on like Love Island,
I mean,
MTV's.
everyone needs a little friend to talk to. The fact that
A little friend to talk to.
The fact that you're Raquel's friend on the show, I mean, like, come on. Yeah.
I mean,
but Raquel is bringing it this season.
I don't know how to, I mean, I feel like especially in 2023, I don't know how to respectfully say that this is the worst casting decision ever for Vanderpump Rules without being like, oh my God, you're so against her. You're so against Charlie. You're
casting decisions that we haven't been completely fond of, like the whole season 8 cast.
Who?
All of them. Brett, Matt,
except
Dana.
no, I like Dana.
Not on the show. I like her as a person.
No, Dana would have been great on the show.
It's like what Lala or Sheena, someone said it. It's just there was a lot of newbies.
Yeah.
You know, and no one really mixed in or knew each other. Like, I don't even think half of them worked for. I mean, Dana worked at Tom Tom, right?
Yeah.
Max worked at Tom Tom.
Remember, she yelled at me for stepping on her feet.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, guys, we have over 80 in the room, and Natasha Richardson just said, I'm not just hotting on you. I'm just being honest, LOL. I think you were talking about the Charlie thing, but hold on. So Tom and Tom's investor is no joke. when it comes to the no partying with the staff. However, we both know, working at Pump and Tom Tom and Sir, one of the biggest things for them coming in, especially Tom Tom, it's a different role. They are like the mascots. They come in, they drink with you, they take photos, they party.
Right.
This investor is like, that is not what the fuck you do.
No, 100%. Like Tom Tom, by the way, they don't own a lot of Tom Tom. So let's be honest.
Well, apparently they don't own a lot of Schwartz and Sandys.
Well, I mean, they do. But this guy, man, like, I don't know. They obviously don't have the restaurateur background, right? Just because you worked at a restaurant doesn't mean you know how to run one.
Right.
My staff at Pump would not be able to run a restaurant, let alone manage one. So I don't know.
$25,000 a month in rent?
It's so much.
That's so much.
But this is where they need the help of Lisa and Ken.
You know what's so crazy? I don't want to name names. You were working at one restaurant, and mind you guys, so don't just think that you know. We worked at multiple restaurants. I'm just saying I don't want them to allude that it is anybody. Okay. Jason was working at one restaurant in Los Angeles that was pulling in well over $100,000 a weekend. So if you're talking about $25,000 a month in rent, some of these restaurants, if you have the right people who are in the front door, or like the costumes or the characters, right? The people who are on the show, you can make a lot of money.
You can make a lot of money, but I mean, location costs money, LA costs money, and there's P&L, right? There's lots of profit and loss, and you have a lot to pay for. You have to pay back your investors. You have to pay your staff. This is a lot of things to get that overhead even to start popping up is difficult. Whoa.
No, it's not really that much in your face. Guys, oh my God, almost 100 in the room. Say hello.
God, we're not going to get there.
All right. No, we are. We're going to get there because you're going to do a handstand. Guys, if you want Jason to do a handstand for 30 seconds, then let's get to 100 in the room.
Let's move on.
Okay, we're moving on. We're almost there. So Lisa and James meet up for tea, and this is where she's catching up with him. And I saw on Twitter where some people said that she did not look authentic in her reaction. Now, the reason I want to combat that is because when I saw her at the premiere, there were no cameras. She didn't owe me garbage, and she was talking to me about YouTube. And then her one big question was, how's Jason? Is he okay? And I was like, yeah, he's okay. I think he's okay. And she's like, but is he really okay? And I was like, yeah, I think so. And I thought about it.
Jail?
No, I know, but I thought about it. And the way that she was asking was in such a concerned, like, I want to make sure that he's okay. She loves you.
Well, I worked for her for a long time.
Right, but it just goes.
One of her businesses.
But it goes to show she really does care about.
She does care about her staff, especially.
She cares about her staff.
If you're loyal, you do your job, and you don't screw it up, you know. And yeah, that's true.
So she wants to know, James, do you think it's smart to ditch your sobriety? And you're claiming that you were falling in love with Allie, but you said the same thing about Raquel. What do you think?
Well, here's the thing about the sobriety journey. Like, everyone has their own journey, right? We need to make some mocktails too, because I know not everyone drinks, right?
We should do that for next time.
The way, if you listen to Lala, who is now sober, and we did a great interview with her, where she talks about her journey in sobriety, and she talks about how she saw herself in such a low place that she didn't want her daughter to see her like that, right? Now you have her saying, well, back then when I hooked up with James, it was alcohol, right? Okay, so blame the alcohol. And then James is like, well, you know, there was alcohol involved. Well, if you're making mistakes with alcohol and you're blaming your mistakes on the alcohol, it probably would be best to stay on that sobriety journey, I would think, right?
That's pretty freaking profound.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm listening to them and I'm, you know, right? Like,
no, right.
Right? Like, oh, well, you know, that was alcohol. Well, are you going to blame it on alcohol when you screw up with Allie? And then that's going to be what you're going to tell her is like, you know, it was alcohol.
So I want to kind of change this up because no, I do agree with that. Your voice impressions are on point, Adam. I need more. Hey, Coffee Buzz, thanks. Mocktails, please. The last time I had a real drinky, Jason was 6 and Adam wouldn't be born for another 5 years. I want to make cute cocktails. Natasha Richardson, don't worry, Jason will come next week with the cocktails and the mocktails, but let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving.
Raquel gained so much power after ending an engagement on the reunion floor last season. And the funny thing is I was going through Bravo history wondering who actually can say that they did that. Because Raquel went from 0 to 150. And the reason I say that is We have two kinds of pay rates on Vanderpump Rules or any other reality TV contract that is on Bravo. We have what? Go
What
ahead.
are the pay rates? No, you tell me.
Do you know?
No, I don't. I know there's a day rate, and then there's you get paid for the season.
It's like a salary or hourly.
Yeah.
So it's
sourly.
Salary or hourly?
Salary or.
Oh God, no more of that, guys. Do not make. What are you calling this, by the way? Rosé?
No, I'm not. What?
Pump Rosé?
No, they have their own Rosé Sangria.
Papria?
This is my version of the drink.
Oh.
Papria?
Jose? Jason Rosé?
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Okay. Anyways, guys, over 90 in the room. We need 10 more, and Jason's doing a handstand. So hold on.
The point.
I have questions. Go ahead.
The salary. You were talking about the salary.
Yes. Okay. So Jason and I were talking about this because obviously I went to the Pump Rules premiere, and I've known about this for a long time. But if the cast is not necessarily as interesting, or if production is a little confused and they don't know if they should be paying them a certain amount, what they do is go from it's like we're going to offer you a contract and we're going to film and have you. It doesn't matter how many episodes you're in. We have you. We're going to pay you $600,000. You're 1099. You have to pay your own taxes. This is the contract. But if they're not necessarily sure, what they'll say is, you know what? We're going to pay you a day rate. And for you, since you're a little bit newer, we're going to pay you $4,000 a day. And instead of paying you for like a set amount, they'll be like, okay, well, we used her for 60 days. Let's pay her $600.
You should be sitting here with me.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm just watching you talk, and you should be sitting right.
We're having a conversation, bitch. Yeah. I relate to certain people on the show. Jason reminds me of Stassi.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess thank you.
I don't know if that's a thank you. All right. But what I wanted to say is, like, Raquel went from day rate to I just broke up with your ass on national television at a reunion and secured our next season. Salary.
I mean, really, there is a lot of focus on Raquel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everything that she's going through. And I think she is on a salary.
She is on a salary.
She's there to she's in it to win it, friend. So
yeah,
100%.
But he told Lisa, he's like, I love my life. Right now I'm so happy. I love my life. And she's like, you might love your life, but can you manage it? That was so powerful.
I love the shade, the subtle.
Oh my God.
Can you do this?
Okay.
Can you do this?
Can you do this?
Because all James wants to do is have a bottle of Cabernet on the balcony in Italy with the brunette.
Okay. All right, guys. 97 in the room. We have 3 more to go before Jason does a handstand, and he will do it before I finish the questions. 96 now. 4 more to go. Lisa told him that, yes, but now we're getting over to the party at Schwartz and Sandy's, where it's a friends-only party. Friends and family.
Friends and family.
Ariana Madix is calling out the fact that Christina Kelly is so hilarious for showing up after 8 seasons.
It is funny. I love Ariana's really, really quick to call out BS when she sees it. And it seems like...
But it seemed like Christina Kelly was too, but it seems so... Like, this is what I need to do to be here.
Yeah, no. Well, Katie also needs the ammo, right? Like, she needs like a friend. She needs the support. Someone who's going to back her up no matter if she's right or wrong. And that's, I think, what Ariana was talking about.
Do you think that Christina Kelly is going to be good casting or bad?
You know, we talked about this when we found out she was going to be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, because I don't know her very well. I don't know her really at all. I think I've met her like once. But... you said she would be great.
Hold on, guys. Ding, 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 ding. 100.
Is there 100?
There is 100.
Okay. Wait, let me see.
100. Okay. Get your ass up.
There's 100 in the room.
Wait, I have to set a 30-second handstand.
Party?
I have to set a 30-second handstand. Hold on. Guys, before we finish.
My shirt.
Jason has to do a 30-second handstand.
So you don't see everything.
Oh, God. Oh, Lordy.
30-second handstand?
Where do we want to do it? Next time you have to do a minute.
Okay.
Wait, are we doing it in here?
Wait, where do you want me to do it?
Do you want to do it right there?
Right here or right here?
Naked handstand, Val Porter said.
And I'm not doing a naked handstand. You have to be married to me. Wait.
Girl, you don't do naked handstands for me.
Okay, hold on.
Is it happening?
Wait, are we doing
Tess?
30 seconds?
Wait, Tess said, is it happening? Tell me when you're ready. 3, 2.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Wait.
Nope, bad. Go. Okay, hold on. 7 seconds. Wait, hold on. 10 seconds. Wait, no, don't fall. Hold on, Jason. You're so close. You're at 18 seconds.
What?
18 seconds.
Pretty?
21 seconds. 23. 24. Hold on. Wait, how do you feel? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. You're at 32 seconds. I mean, guys, that was pretty good. Okay. Let's finish it. All right. We're almost done, guys. We're going to wrap this up because
on an after party am I having a drink or doing. I have not done a handstand in like 5 years.
we have a full recap coming tomorrow, but we're going to get to the point on this.
This is
now,
literally the circus.
Katie's girls trip, she's coming up with the girls trip, and I thought the girls trip was a little bit weak. We're talking about Vegas. We've done Vegas so many times, and I feel like on season 10,
quick getaway.
I know, but we're on season 10, girl. We have a budget. You're making $600,000-$700,000.
The budget is for Sheena's Mexico.
No, the budget is Charlie's non-pasta eating ass cut her and then let Katie have an actual fucking trip that's not Vegas, some stupid ass trip. Now, I love seeing all of the extras because Tom Sandoval and the most extras, well, he brought the most extras. And when I talked to Sheena about this, I was laughing because I'm not going to name names, but there are so many people who have been following the Vanderpump Rules cast for years.
So you're talking about like extras as in groupies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are a lot of groupies, and throughout the seasons, you can see who they are. And some of them have worked at the restaurant, so they have authentic relationships with the cast, but some not so much.
Yeah.
God, I'm catching my breath.
Everyone,
so old.
Everyone is so, like, everyone loves this. And then one person asked, is the blue and the white, I can't, is it Wayfair? Okay. Tom and Katie's conversation goes left, but he asked her to leave after she dismisses a patron. Would you do that? Yes or no?
No. And I thought that was ridiculous.
No, would you ask her to leave?
If I was Tom?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Because if Lisa was in a conversation, and Lisa got this a lot, at Pump or any of her restaurants, really, and people come up, this is the reason she comes to her restaurants 4 times a week.
Yeah.
She wants people to know she goes to her own restaurants. She wants to be seen there. And even if people are like hounding her, she's so like reverent in the way and respectful in the way that she acknowledges her patrons, right? Because those are the people that are paying the bills. And if Tom wants to get that place, that profit above the loss, you have to welcome and build a community of people.
I love that Jason's like catching his breath right now.
I know.
All right.
No, but wait.
Oh, go ahead.
For Katie to do that, because this is someone who's about to open a business herself, a similar business that is in the food and restaurant industry.
Oh, fair.
That is in the customer service industry, the hospitality industry. You would think someone who's worked in a restaurant their whole life would know that that's probably not the right thing to do.
All right.
I would have asked her to leave.
No,
100%.
I agree. Tessish, I am so much impressed. Not that I doubted it when it came to Jason. Thank you, guys. We're going to wrap up the last 2 conversations with Jason because he needs some sleep and some rest, and I think he deserves it after that. Raquel came out straight up when she was meeting up with Ariana and Katie said, I didn't think that you had it in you, but they were talking, and Katie was saying, I need a much needed girls trip, and I just want to get away. And Raquel was like, I got to be honest with you, girl. I asked Tom if he'd make out with me, but he did say no. And she's like, why would you do that? And she's like, well, Sheena. And I'm like, Raquel, girl, you can't just go through.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
What?
We were talking about how like you're responsible for your own actions. If you want to go on a podcast and you say yes, like Tom Schwartz, he said yes to being on the podcast, but now Katie's mad at Sheena.
But don't you think that she said Sheena because it makes Sheena more relevant? Like you're mentioning her more. It's smart.
It's so smart. And actually, Sheena and Raquel are on Watch What Happens Live right now, and they are like pulling.
Oh, even at BravoCon though, they were together. Like
Yeah.
I think I love Sheena. Raquel's super sweet. She's great, and she's really stepping into her own. She's a star this season. All right.
Yeah, no, 100. But what I have to say about that though is you can say Sheena, but Katie is mad at the wrong person.
Right.
She really is. It's just like, oh, it's Sheena. Katie's had it out for Sheena since Sheena was first started at SUR. So
I get that.
I don't know.
No more handstands, Tesh. Sorry, but yes, you guys can smash that like button. All right. So, Jason, to end us off, Tom and Tom meet up with Lisa Vanderpump at Tom Tom. No more extras. They're all left out. Production said, no bitches. We don't have enough mics for you guys. And no, stop asking me if it's Logan. Logan's my friend. I'm not talking about Logan. But they're talking...
I don't know
Logan,
what you just said.
I love you. People in the live chat are saying, are you talking about Logan being the extra?
Tom met up with Lisa.
Lisa Vanderpump.
Extras. What does that mean?
No, I'm saying there's no more extra. Tom and the most extras. Do you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like a clever play on his band.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, I'm trying to be funny. I'm a comedian.
You're so funny.
Oh, okay.
You're doing the wrong thing.
Okay.
You should be on stage and...
You're so funny. All right. They tell Lisa about what they're paying, $25,000 a month in rent.
That's a lot.
And their investor is not necessarily agreeing with everything, but he's not paying the rent. He owns the lease. So his payments, they kind of stop until everything gets going. Lisa Vanderpump says, you should have spoken with me before you signed a lease. Sorry, I was blocking your light.
You're blocking my light.
I'm sorry. You should have spoken with me before you signed your lease. Now we see going into the next episode where...
I told you this was going to happen.
I know. Jason, tell us what it is and then cap us off and tell us what we have coming tomorrow.
Right,
Go ahead.
even before the season started, and at our first recap, I said that Schwartz and Sandy's, Ken and Lisa will buy it out.
Right.
Okay? They were supposed to open another restaurant right before the pandemic to kind of replace Villa Blanca, but I think they ditched that idea from what I heard. But now they have, Schwartz and Sandy's is in trouble. We're going to come in and save the day. This is the perfect storyline. This is the perfect, redemption arc for Tom and Tom. And I called it Schwartz and Sandy's is coming under the Vanderpump umbrella.
Okay.
And they will be saved. And I think we're going to see that become very successful because of that.
Yeah, because they're going to take 90% of it.
Yeah, they're going to take all of it.
Yeah.
So we'll give you all the money, and just like Tom, you'll own 5%.
Between the two of you.
Oh, it is between the two of them?
Yes.
I can't remember.
They don't each have 5%.
No, it's between the two of them, I think.
It's 2.5% each.
Wow. But
their name is in lights.
Their name is in lights. Your name's in lights.
Norma Maldonado said, what is the red toy on the floor? That is Theo's lobster. Yes, lobster. Theo is not here right now. But all right, Jason, I think we covered everything because we have a live recap tomorrow. So again, real quick before we go, please tell them what the drink was, what we're doing tomorrow, and then what is going on after our live.
Yes, so we have a lot coming up tomorrow, actually, and the rest of the week. But if you guys want to enjoy, at the very beginning of the video, we made my version of the Vanderpump Sangria because sometimes it's nice and fun just to make your own thing. So it's 3/4 of an ounce of Aperol, 3/4 of an ounce of Crème de Mure, which is Blackberry liqueur, and 3/4 of an ounce of apple brandy. Pour Rosé on top over ice, stir it, and you have a sangria. It's so good. So tomorrow, I'm going to be going live at 11 a.m. with Grace Report to cover some Vanderpump Rules. And then at noon, you and I are going live on Up and Adam to cover Vanderpump Rules. And right after Vanderpump Rules, you have your Melissa Gorga interview at 1 p.m. So that should be really fun.
And not to mention, we are dropping a new fun, sort of like this, vlog version of our morning meetings on this exact same channel. Crap, can I DM for the recipe, Elaine Hargate? You can
it is in the description below.
Yes. No more morning meetings. Are they over, Val Porter?
They're not over, but we can't keep up with the morning meeting because we're traveling a lot. So we're going to bring them to you in a different way. You guys will see.
I think it's going to be, instead of 5 days a week, we're pushing for 2 and just less boring, more interesting, more vlog style, more editing, more effects. You'll see. Jason, I think it's time to go to bed.
Let's go to bed.
All right.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you for coming in. Over 100 in the room. You're blocking my light.
Oh, sorry.
There it is.
All right, let me show everyone the ingredients one more time. Say bye, and we will say goodbye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
All right, guys. So here are the ingredients one more time. Just our own versions, but as you can see, Aperol Spritz. We love our roseforever.com. Of course, you know, we have them everywhere. We have our apple brandy. We also have this, which is like a Blackberry Crème de Mure liqueur. I don't know what the hell that is. Any sort of rosé that you like. And yeah, blueberries or blackberries, raspberries, and Jason. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.